everybody. Well, I've been MIA for weeks now, and I don't know what to make. I remember the last time I made a video was a Q&A for this month, and I remember the fact that I was gonna be out for like at least weeks or months. Yeah, about my plans, it has to do with my college related and stuff like that. And yeah, I did finish my prior commitment, and this is all I've done, and I got no more plans as of right now for the rest of March. Yeah, one of those plans have been scrapped due to the coronavirus, and there's nothing I can do about it. So instead, I would do this for you and all of my subscribers on YouTube. You know, I had plans on attending the upcoming events, but unfortunately, they've all been canceled. And you know what's mostly canceled? Sports seasons have been suspended due to the coronavirus spread. And yeah, some of the sports athletes tested positive, which sucks. NFL meeting seasons canceled, NHL canceled, NBA canceled, NCAA canceled, MLB canceled, football or soccer Champions League, anything related to FIFA, well, despite the fact it's in Europe, canceled. Even XFL's canceled. All the comeback sports or anything related to athletic sports are canceled. But you know what's not canceled? Professional wrestling. Well, let's see. New Japan Pro Wrestling canceled. Yeah, the New Japan Cup has been canceled. The anniversary event has been canceled. The Sakura Genesis has been canceled. Yeah, Ring of Honor anniversary event and the Supercard event canceled. Oh, and not to mention all the events for ROH this May has been canceled, especially the War of the World events. NWA Power canceled. Impact Wrestling canceled. WrestleCon canceled. Joey Janela's Spring Break event canceled. Joey Ryan's Penis Party canceled. Especially wrestling events for the rest of March and the first half of April, including the first week of April, canceled. They're all canceled. You know what's not canceled? WrestleMania, WWE, SmackDown, Raw, and NXT. Oh, and not to mention about AEW Dynamite. Raw and SmackDown has been broadcasting, like from now on, they're gonna broadcast their shows without live audience. But you know what's awkward? Less wrestling, more promos and interviews, and most of all, wrestling matches replay from the past that nobody asked for. They just broadcast at least one match on Raw, and they showed a replay of the match that happened on pay-per-view in the past, which is the Royal Rumble. And people made an argument that they've already seen this match, and what's the point? Well, there are some other points that the reason why WWE showed the Royal Rumble match replay is because they probably gonna show it to those fans who are very new to this product. But when it comes to those fans who've been watching wrestling in the past, what's the point of showing the replay of the pay-per-view match? Yeah, especially on SmackDown when they showed the Elimination Chamber match with commercial breaks. What's the point? Even they have 3 matches on SmackDown and so many promos and interviews. Yeah, it happens on Raw as well, but at least we had a 316 day with Stone Cold Steve Austin. Well, sadly, no audience out there. These people have paid to see Stone Cold Steve Austin on 316 day, and unfortunately, thanks to a Mother Nature who's been screwing us all up, we had to deal with this. I know people wouldn't want to go travel to Tampa, and they know what's happening right now, because, you know, in case you didn't know, upcoming events in Tampa, not just Tampa, but all around in our USA, canceled, and for some reason, Vince McMahon refused to cancel the biggest show of the year, but instead, they decided to move it to the Performance Center. And there have been rumors that, well, I think that they were true, that it's going to take place in multiple locations. I mean, what is this? WrestleMania 2? And also, they're going to broadcast the show 2 nights. 2 nights of WrestleMania. What is this? New Japan Pro Wrestling Wrestle Kingdom 14? Did Vince really stole New Japan's idea of having 2 nights of the biggest show of the year? Are you really serious? Are you serious, bro? I don't even know what to say, but the show's gonna be awkward without the live audience. But speaking of live audience, I did watch AEW Dynamite this week, the latest one, and you know what's funny is that wrestlers are portraying as live audience. I wonder where did they get that idea from? Oh yeah, that idea. Oh, okay. Guess I wouldn't make any more explanation of that. But yeah, you have NXT that doesn't have a single wrestling match this week, and it ends up having their ratings flop to at least 500,000 viewers. And for AEW's territory, they boost up to at least 900,000 viewers. And they're not very close to 1 million, but hopefully in the future at least. But not to mention, I give praise for AEW bringing back 2 former WWE superstars, such as Brody Lee, reviewed as the Exalted One, and Matt Hardy, or should I say Broken Matt Hardy, is revealed as the 5th member of the Elite for Blood and Guts match. I am honestly looking forward to see Blood and Guts match and see how the match is gonna look like. I mean, I know for a fact that the rules will be different than NXT, well, slightly. As a matter of fact, NXT ends by pinfall or submission, which is BS. Meanwhile, AEW is going to end with submission only, so I can obviously tell that the Inner Circle will most likely going to win the match, because you had at least 2 men who holds a submission move, Chris Jericho with the Lion Tamer or the Walls of Jericho, and Jake Hager with the chokehold or something like that. But yeah, the odds that the Inner Circle are most likely going to win the first ever Blood and Guts on AEW. Let's be honest, why does AEW Dynamite always bring us some great wrestling action every single week? And meanwhile, NXT brought us, well, why can't they just step up to the game? I mean, they've been constantly beaten by AEW every single week ever since the beginning of 2020. Well, I haven't watched NXT for a bit while because I've been too focused on watching AEW Dynamite because fuck it, I enjoyed every second of it and I cannot stop watching it. I mean, the only thing they need to fix is the women's division. That's all I could say. But yeah, other than that, AEW Dynamite brought me to a tremendous wrestling show. And honestly, well, before that, let me just say, try not to give me some hate because I want you all to respect this. I prefer professional wrestling over sports entertainment. And as a matter of fact, I choose TV 14 over rated TV PG. For those of you who are choosing NXT over AEW, that's fine by you because I got nothing to say about that, but at least you're watching some great wrestling action. Anyways, with that said, well, before that, I would like to apologize for my ASMR voice because, I just woke up and I had to record this. Other than that, thank you all for clicking this video. Please be safe out there. Wash your hands. As always, stay safe, peace, and cheers.